13. Law 13. When asking for help, appeal to people's self-interest, never to their mercy or gratitude.
It all started here, the premise of the art was clear. Chemistry and all severe with imagery from darker years. View me like I'm speaking Latin, drape us in Artesian satin. Every mighty vessel that's successful gonna need a cabin. Take our time, make a masterpiece like we was Peter Jackson. Decided to finish this success with all the people's ass and clean your peepers, view the target. Then we keep attacking, rhymes are cracked, beats are slapping. Got no choice, this needs to happen.
I humbly present to you, help us, help you.
It all started with that zip file and get wild. A mixed style affiliation anchored in that pit now. Progressive regimen, collective pressive specimens. Expressive elements, compress, collect, can let us live forever. Ever aggressive but eloquent in stature and predatory passion that makes every letter matter. Can't help the doubt develop psychosocial thinking patterns. Brain matter, something hazardous. The safety is a factor, bruh.
Completely produced by the main. Empuls presents Help Us, Help You.
It all started when my parents got to crushing. Perfection comes with a price, gonna cost you something. Rubbing ugly, switch your destiny for going all protection. Universal nature has a definite direction. Register the product of the union with the state. Fingers crossed his kinfolk don't consume him with their hate. Sergio's a surgeon and precision is a specialty. My only aspiration is to finally own the letter E.
In your quest for power, you will constantly find yourself in the position of asking for help from those more powerful than you. There is an art to asking for help, an art that depends on your ability to understand the person you are dealing with and to not confuse your needs with theirs.
Fusion, cosmic appropriation, universal law whittle down to human nature. Particles that partnered up in elements compounded. The simplest of explanations, lamest thing it sounded around the time we comprehended. Properties that rearrange, haste in the nick of time. Race without the finish line, aside to me this primitive, definitive, efficient, obvious and limited. With genesis, specifics, exponentially potential. A myriad of variants, periods of growth, circumstantial to your area, hysteria ensues. The alphas we refuse to be subdued while we're still alive. Brutal how I feel inside, remove her from the food chain. Cautious with a new wave, proven brute strength is no longer how we do things, unless the situation calls for properties of steel. And before we learned to drive, we chose to reinvent the wheel. Ill.
Official bars hit you hard, tissue scar, missile versus bitches spark. Rip the heart, spin it star, get alarm, ripped apart, never miss a mark. Barker sharp assessment, trained to turn the target to a weapon with.
Official bars hit you hard, tissue scar, missile versus bitches bark. Rip the heart, spit a star, get alarm, ripped apart, never miss a mark. Barker sharp assessment, trained to turn the target to a weapon.
New ideas forming, I keep my brain storming, performing, I stay on mission like a Mormon. Not playing any games, look with the Henny brain, smoking on that platinum, cause OG got so many names. To try and see Jermaine, you probably gonna need a plane, or you could travel on this underground freedom train. This how a couple mil feel with no chill pill. Conduct a skill reel like Harriet and Will Steele. My verses rattle mics, won the battle fights. Not your average height, position like a satellite. Here come that rifle power, feel like it's Bible hour. Fill your prescription now, you're leaning like the Eiffel Tower. Enjoy the laughter, jerseys in the rafters. Crafters and God know exactly what I'm after. Trapper the trapper, we know this is a slapper. Dapper, keeping knowledge common as the rapper.
Official bars hit you hard, tissue scar, missile versus bitches bark. Rip the heart, spin a star, get alarm, ripped apart, never miss a mark. Barker sharp assessment, trained to turn a target to a weapon with.
Official bars hit you hard, tissue scar, missile versus bitches bark. Rip the heart, spit a star, get alarm, ripped apart, never miss a mark. Barker sharp assessment, trained to turn the target to a weapon with.
Judgment. If you need to turn to an ally for help, Do not bother to remind him of your past assistance and good deeds. He will find a way to ignore you. 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 Instead, uncover something in your request or in your alliance with him that will benefit him and emphasize it out of all proportion. He will respond enthusiastically. He will respond enthusiastic. He will respond enthusiastic. He will respond enthusiastically when he sees something to be gained for himself.
Official bars hit you hard, tissue scar, missile versa bitches mark, rip the heart, spit a star, get alarm, ripped apart, never miss a mark, mark a sharp assessment, train to turn the target to a weapon whip.
Official bars hit you hard, tissue scar, missile versa bitches bark, rip the heart, spit a star, get alarm, ripped apart, never miss a mark, mark a sharp assessment, train to turn the target to a weapon whip.
Empuls, Craig G.
Craig G, I see you, legend.
Pursue the flood.
Empuls.
Let me explain it to him for a minute.
Gilla.
Yeah. If you don't watch the yellow tape, get wrapped in cellophane. Craig G, Empuls will make your body elevate, causing a conundrum for authorities to delegate. You should mind your business and enjoy, cause you can tell it's great. Damn soil grows crops, the mud could be your best friend. Pursue the flood, get soaked, don't answer any questions. Remain a spectator, disguise yourself before you go. Antisocial hip-hop, unapproachable audio. The less you know, the more you know about yourself. Perseverance, try to be a hero, the weapons make their first appearance. Go on and try slander, instead of being the innocent bystander. You finish the fine grandeur. That's the rappers feeling that they're hotter than they are. Cross the line right up in police blotters than they stars. He wasn't built for that, and you could tell cause he was frail, folks. Died drowning in the flood as I steered my sailboat. Pursue the flood on purpose, warn him, guaranteed his curtains for him.
Pursue the flood on purpose, warn him, guaranteed his curtains for him.
Pursue the flood on purpose, warn him, guaranteed his curtains for him.
Pursue the flood on purpose, warn him, guaranteed his curtains for him.
Pursue the flood on purpose, warn him, guaranteed his curtains for him.
Pursue the flood on purpose, warn him, guaranteed his curtains for him. I've lived in the mud, the cold and the heavy, and if it gets dry, I got a hole on the ready. When it's convenient, known to slide nice and steady, make me wanna dig my own dirt and engineer a growth spurt. It won't hurt, turn cheeks, they suggested I objected what they learned to teach. These people keep forgetting who they're dealing with. The reaper creeping stealthy undetected, subliminal with force, the temperamental when ignored, individually endorsed, supported through a lack of proof, distort the symmetries, appearance when importance to the truth. Reevaluate the source before you play the main loop. It's comical to pass the time, illogical to asinine. The search that needs to be quelled, discovered and destroyed. The purge cannot rebel within the nothing of the void. Don't think I'm ever unprepared to murder all your boys who pursue the flood on purpose. Warn them, guaranteed his curtains for them.
Pursue the flood on purpose, warn them, guaranteed his curtains for them.
Pursue the flood on purpose, warn them, guaranteed his curtains for them.
Pursue the flood on purpose, warn them, guaranteed his curtains for them.
Pursue the flood on purpose, warn them, guaranteed his curtains for them.
Both hands in, pulled it out the mud. Screw face on cause I'm dirty, bud. Truth is I earned it cuz Little street pedal don't earn a buzz. Only earn you gon' see is these ashes buzz. Fuck 12, without your help they don't got us, bruz. Keep playing with my team, enjoy the flood. Keep playing with my cream, enjoy the mud. Pine box, warm rocks, annoy your blood. They can keep all the little dirty stuff. My people journey up, early kinda tough. Old school, Laverne Shirley with penny cuffs. We surely got plenty fluff. Bubble goose with the hammy tuck. Chicken too, call it cordon bleu. Let's just say I'm ready for any one of your crew. The water's coming, the flood is coming, the mud is sliding through. So what you gonna do? Craig G, Pulse Cannon, Gillateen 2? That's simple math you don't wanna do.
Pursue the flood on purpose, warn them, guaranteed his curtains for them.
Pursue the flood on purpose, warn them, guaranteed his curtains for them.
Pursue the flood on purpose, warn them, guaranteed his curtains for them.
Pursue the flood on purpose, warn them, guaranteed his curtains for them.
Pursue the flood on purpose, warn them, guaranteed his curtains for them.
Pursue the flood on purpose, warn them, guaranteed his curtains for them.
Pursue the flood on purpose, warn them, guaranteed his curtains for them.
Pursue the flood on purpose, warn them, guaranteed his curtains for them. the more I'm gonna try. I don't even know the right path, I'm fortunate. The pieces fit unfortunate, if not I'm full, I'm forcing it. Prepare for wars and tournaments, rarest form of swordsmanship. Make them reproportion, just exactly what a mortal is. Committed all the normal sins, working on them daily, not waiting on imaginary friends to come and save me. Separated light from dark to define what's in between. Always say what I mean, that's the way of a king. Recalibrated my dreams since I can barely sleep. Fluid in lucidity, some nightmares I rarely see. Peace was needed terribly, I bear myself for therapy. I think I'll go for a walk outside now.
Change the scenery, tame the savage beast in me, raise the passion deep in me, break the pattern easily. Change the scenery, tame the savage beast in me, raise the passion deep in me, break the pattern easily. Change the scenery, tame the savage beast in me, raise the passion deep in me, break the pattern easily. Change the scenery, tame the savage beast in me, raise the passion deep in me, break the pattern easily.
From purple to lavender, mauve to periwinkle, there's so many colors in the palette, it's a literal rainbow. Looking at it all, I find it strange when people are so resistant to change. Widen your circle, it's to your benefit to make new friends. When you realize the sky's the limit, then everybody needs some fresh air, away from the day-to-day stress and pressure. Yes sir, my mind is a blank slate, like my memory bank was erased. Blanket statements I try not to make. When I need to regroup, I call on my crew for support. Got people down in New Orleans, all the way to New York. Used to want the whole world like Unicron, now I do no harm, even if the response is lukewarm.
Change the scenery, tame the savage beast in me, raise the passion deep in me, break the pattern easily. Change the scenery, tame the savage beast in me, raise the passion deep in me, break the pattern easily. Change the scenery, tame the savage beast in me, raise the passion deep in me, break the pattern easily. Change the scenery, tame the savage beast in me, raise the passion deep in me, break the pattern easily.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are tonight's entertainment.
Rigorous rules, strict with adherence. Generous jewels, so listen and hear this. Imminent benefits, sending you in a stimulus. So when given the tools, commitment is fearless. Here's a reminder to the newly initiated. Nature favors the species that adapts to the situation. Rant and rave you down, but down to place a little wager that your most savored possessions only yours. Cause we don't take our mommy can't save you. Forsaking the principles everyone knows. Never pull the trigger and you let your irrelevant show. No intelligence collected, yet you think it's wise to strike. Man, I'll never make a move, someone a little wiser might try to fight the urge. I'm certain the work is not worth it. Try to write my words submersive. My circuits are surgeon, turn a murder that's unheard to a fervent reverberation, killing the first deserters and discerning who deserve to make it. Have it if you want it, if you earned it, you can keep it. If you didn't, you sow it how you reap it. That's the secret. Why not have it if you want it, if you earned it, you can keep it. If you didn't, you sow it how you reap it. That's the secret. Why not have it if you want it, if you earned it, you can keep it. If you didn't, you sow it how you reap it. That's the secret. Why not have it if you want it, if you earned it, you can keep it. If you didn't, you sow it how you reap it. That's the secret. I can rarely turn my mind off, productive with my time off. Change the stage, pain free, rage and ADHD. Patience wasn't blessed. See, I train myself to keep the peace. Use the proper outlets constructively to seek release. Call it commander focus, basic commando motives. Efficient routine established. Now we do things eagerly accomplished. Any task that makes my list, make them every day a contest to outdo the previous. Please, when I achieve or I'm able to teach, reach another and connect. Keep it humble with respect. Protect the people that I love. Love the people I protect. Speak brief when checking challenges, but make sure it's direct or project a certain energy that's careless of the imagery. Timid is the course that the driven can endorse. With a force of all my substance, God particles, synapses. I've adapted and evolved something savage, unresolved. Why not have it if you want it? If you earned it, you can keep it. If you didn't, you sow it how you reap it. That's the secret. Why not have it if you want it? If you earned it, you can keep it. If you didn't, you sow it how you reap it. That's the secret. Why not have it how you want it? If you earned it, you can keep it. If you didn't, you sow it how you reap it. That's the secret. Why not have it when you want it? If you earned it, you can keep it. If you didn't, you sow it how you reap it. That's the secret.
never directed in negativity. My energy is like the biggest star in the solar system. I'm a shiner G. Used to be Timmy Turner, wishing for burning daily, cause people would turn my everyday living to a travesty. So black, like the t-shirt of Johnny Bravo, cause chicks would disappear, cause I ain't had to provide them. But instead of getting a bottle and drink till I'm hollow, I use the path like Obi-Wan to be one with the life I follow. The mental science of the universe, and the extract of that melanin power to manifest my work. So you'll never see me down like tripling cripples. I trickle down to the nitty gritty, that's what success lies. It is true, it's coming from the darkness, dogs. I bring it to the light every time I write a bar. The lonely night veteran, nobody better than coming for the crown. Who said I can't get it?
Why not have it if you want it? If you earned it, you can keep it. If you didn't, you show it how you reap it. That's the secret. Why not have it how you want it? If you earned it, you can keep it. If you didn't, you show it how you reap it. That's the secret. Why not have it how you want it? You earned it, you can keep it. If you didn't, you show it how you reap it. That's the secret. Why not have it how you want it? If you earned it, you can keep it. If you didn't, then you show it how you reap it. That's the secret.
I only have one question. What happened? Your balls drop off? I don't want to kill you. What would I do without you? Go back to ripping off mob dealers? No. You complete me.
I show you my hand, and you slap it away.
What's the matter with you? Why can't we talk like adults anymore, huh?
Outlawed by the code of the genuine. Cigarette butt on the soul of a Timberland. Sucking strange dick for a little hit of Ritalin. How you think I'm kidding when my people filmed you get it in? Sit and spin your sticky web simply for the static stakes. That you take the time to soak in misery and habitate. Gravitate to negative shit, get so quick, no hints. Zero tolerance, so stagger at your own risk. No fish is bigger than the sea. Can it be that a universal respect will never be achieved? It doesn't matter what you believe, it matters who anoints. Speak savage every sentence, so I think I make my point. Lazy joints with something illy elevated, still it's fragrant. Yellow taping your vacation from humanity. Wasting all the space you're taking up. Waking up my primal nature, thinning out my strange patience. You can get exterminated, player.
Trim the fat, give away what we don't eat. Right and exact, we know it's true or we won't speak. Won't keep what we don't need, don't preach. Must seek, if you don't go deep, you won't reach. Trim the fat, give away what we don't eat. Right and exact, we know it's true or we won't speak. Won't keep what we don't need, don't preach. Must seek, if you don't go deep, you won't reach.
Flow stamina again and again to be, so it's proper manner not to displease. Apprehendee of infectious disease. Careless, surely this would be expertise. Ideally understood as a welcome of ease. Before you talk to weed, build your vocabulary. Walk on field, seize opportunities. Flee to follow the fleet that's flawlessly. Speak mythology, feet build quality. Track meters to fulfill biography. No apologies to fill a filthy stampede. Willie will stop you silly, guaranteed. Swing lightly, life and death on trapeze. Set advice given from our banshees. Far come identities, read on the living, exceed on and printing, not misprinted, word driven.
Trim the fat, give away what we don't eat. Right and exact, we know it's true or we won't speak. Won't keep what we don't need, don't preach. Must seek, if we don't go deep, we won't reach. Trim the fat, give away what we don't eat. Right and exact, we know it's true or we won't speak. Won't keep what we don't need, don't preach. Must seek, if we don't go deep, we won't reach.
Out. Next time you come in, you come heavy or not at all.